Richard Nixon, the only U.S. president in history to resign from office. Most people know him as the man behind Watergate, the scandal that shook America to its core. But what if the story they taught you in school was just the tip of the iceberg? What if Nixon's dark secrets went far deeper? Paranoia, illegal spying, dirty tricks, and abuse of power on a scale that still haunts politics today? Stay until the end, because the real truth about Nixon might make you question everything you thought you knew about American democracy. Richard Milhous Nixon was born in 1913 in California, rising from humble roots to become a fierce anti-communist congressman and vice president under Eisenhower. He lost the 1960 election to JFK in one of the closest races ever, a defeat that left him bitter and paranoid. Nixon believed the system was rigged against him, and that belief would shape everything he did. By 1968, he won the presidency with his silent majority promise: law and order during the chaos of Vietnam protests and civil rights unrest. But behind closed doors, Nixon was consumed by paranoia. He saw enemies everywhere: journalists, protesters, even members of his own party. Nixon's team was famous for dirty tricks. During the 1972 re-election campaign, they forged letters to sabotage opponents, spread false rumors, and even hired fake protesters. But it went darker. Nixon kept a secret enemies list, hundreds of names including journalists, actors, and politicians he wanted the IRS to audit or the FBI to harass. He abused the power of government agencies to go after anyone who criticized him. Declassified tapes reveal Nixon saying things like, "We're going to use the available federal machinery to screw our political enemies." June 17, 1972. 5 men are caught breaking into the Democratic National Committee headquarters at the Watergate complex in Washington, D.C. They were planting bugs and photographing documents, all to spy on Nixon's political opponents. These men were connected directly to Nixon's re-election committee, the CRP, or as critics called it, CREEP. At first, Nixon denied any involvement. He told the American people, "I am not a crook," but that was a lie. What Nixon didn't know at first was that he had secretly installed a taping system in the Oval Office, recording every conversation. Those tapes would become his downfall. When investigators started closing in, Nixon ordered the CIA to block the FBI investigation, claiming national security. He paid hush money to the burglars and orchestrated a massive cover-up. But in July 1973, a bombshell: the tapes existed. The Supreme Court ordered Nixon to release them. What the world heard was shocking. Nixon cursing, plotting, and discussing how to contain the scandal. The infamous smoking gun tape showed Nixon ordering the CIA to stop the FBI probe just days after the break-in. By August 1974, impeachment was certain. On August 8th, Nixon became the first and only U.S. president to resign. He left office in disgrace, telling the nation, "I have never been a quitter, but as president, I must put the interests of America first." His vice president, Gerald Ford, pardoned him a month later, a decision that many believe cost Ford the next election. But thousands of hours of tapes and documents still reveal new secrets even today. Nixon's actions changed America forever, leading to new laws on campaign finance, government transparency, and presidential power. But his paranoia and abuse of power set a dangerous precedent that echoes in politics to this day. Was Richard Nixon just a flawed man who got caught? Or did he represent something darker in the American political system? The tapes don't lie. He called himself not a crook. But history has a different verdict. What do you think? Was Watergate the greatest political scandal ever? Or just one of many hidden truths? If this video opened your eyes to the dark side of presidential power, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell, because next, we're diving even deeper into America's hidden history. Comment below. Do you believe Nixon was a crook or a victim of his own paranoia? Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.